Just waking up from a nice dream. Bitcoin pumping on a live stream. Smile shine brighter than a high beam. Ever seen live trading on a widescreen? Bitcoin showing you the steps to own it. We got the alpha, I bet you want it. I'm having fun, send a lecture on it. Randy, put a little extra on it.
It's mutable and decentralized. No censorship or hard caps apply. It's open source and we classify the blockchain secure, and that's exactly why. It's hard money with a new plan. It bounced a lot like this new jam. If Bitcoin dipped, then we ain't gon' trip. I'ma be bullish on you, fam.
I'm a Bitcoin bestie. You gotta love it. 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 I'm a Bitcoin bestie. You gotta love it.
This video is sponsored by Cake Wallet, the easiest open source wallet to store Bitcoin, Monero, and Litecoin securely on mobile and desktop devices. When buying, selling, and exchanging crypto or trading for gift cards, Cake Wallet ensures privacy and security, giving you the keys to your coins. At Vacation Genie, we believe digital currencies are meant to do more than just sit in your wallet. They're meant to take you places. We want to help you step into the future of cryptocurrency spending, as travel is one of the top categories for spending your crypto. It provides you with the best ROI, lasting memories. Make sure to check out Vacation Genie today. Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the Daily Zest. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm your host, Randi Hipper. Today, it is a lovely Tuesday. Such a hectic Tuesday. Guys, I am so sorry. I was almost late. I think I was a minute late. My computer just crashed and burned on me this morning, and I was pulling articles at I don't know. I was at my computer at 6:45 a.m. I was just getting everything. Thank God this dude was awake. And I was like, can you please come over and help me? Help me now. And he got my computer to function again. So hopefully it doesn't crash because we might have bigger problems here. But nonetheless, we are here. We're getting after it. And I had to share that with you because I already alerted the Discord just in case we had to cancel the show or if I had to go and do a mobile stream outside, which honestly doesn't seem like the worst thing in the world. I feel like one day we should actually do an outdoor stream now that it's kind of cooler outside. Maybe my phone won't overheat. We could probably do a pool stream one morning if you guys are interested in that. But thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for being part of the show. I'm a little, quite frankly, discombobulated due to the fact that I had to repull all of my articles and then some while I was trying to recoup here. I literally just got back on my computer at 9:44. It is 9:50. So here we go, guys. We have a lot of stuff going on. We have North Korea, we have Malaysia, India, we have Bitcoin Treasury news, we have BNY Mellon, we got TradFi news, the New York Stock Exchange news, we have MetaMask news, which is also huge, and then we have DCG. Plus, I was on a live stream last night. You know what? That's going to be our spotlight today because you know what? I don't care anymore. We're going to spotlight today the stream I was on last night with John Kim, Charlie Lee, and the Litecoin Foundation in honor of Charlie and defending this poor man's honor. But we're going to get after it, guys. So if you are ready for the Zest, the news, the education, smash the like, subscribe to the channel, share this out with friends so more people know what's going on here. We have a goal, guys. We do goals of 150 likes, 150 live viewers, and a subscriber goal of 23,467 more. Pump it up. And grace your girl with some patience, shall ya? Good guy, hello. Thank you for the beautiful hearts. Who is this? Anthony also sending me hearts on TikTok. Thank you, my splendid friends. I appreciate all of you guys so much. Thank you for being here. And please smash the likes for the sake of my patience. Let's do this thing, guys. Bitcoin hit all-time highs again yesterday while, of course, I was at the gym and we were getting after it. So let's say good morning to everyone as you say good morning to me and check out our 3 amazing sponsors of the show, including Cake Wallet and Market Cipher. Use code ZESTY for 15% off and then head over to Vacation Genie and book your cruise with crypto. Also, our friends at OKX are really blowing up their US app. So if you guys have not yet in the US, go and get on OKX. OKX is doing a lot with the US app. So again, they weren't really in the US for a long time, and now they're back and rolling out really some fire features. So if you want a DCA on a different exchange like OKX, then I definitely recommend it. If you want to support this post that I did for OKX, it would help the channel if you supported that post. So please go and like and retweet that if your heart desires. We have Ashley, good morning. We have Good Guy over there. We have a lot of people. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Mike Volmer, Jesse Fitz, good morning. Mama Shadow, JC. We got Black Hat as always. He was trying to help me today too. I called Jimmy, I called Black Hat, I called my friends. I was like, everyone help me, please. Nicole, good morning. Steve, Doge Bull, David Bulls, Gary Dews, Bulldog Eric is here. Good morning. We got Silver, good morning. Nice to see you. Steven, Bobby F, Joe Harvey, Yukio is on X. Good morning. Sandsman is here. Chipper, Mike Mazzone, nice to see you. Who else is here? Gloria. Oh, hello, Gloria. Welcome. Oh gosh, everyone's blowing up my phone this morning. I'm not looking at my phone anymore. Jonathan, good morning. Bobby Flash, nice to see you. John Lambrex, nice to see you. I hope I'm pronouncing that. He's like, I'm spamming the like button. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Please spam all the buttons of likes. Gabriel, nice to see you. Mike H2O, backup. We got Fago, nice to see you. Thoughts on Doge? We are always bullish on Dogecoin in this chat. We love Dogecoin. Also, shout out to my beautiful Uncle Billy in the chat. Uncle Billy, I did harass Uncle Jimmy at like 6 a.m. his time this morning, and I feel very bad about it. So I feel so bad. Crypto Crank said, what's happening? First time tuning in. Well, everyone say welcome to Crypto Crank. And you should go on YouTube, my friend, because most of the chat, most of the action is over there. Now, again, apologize. I am not centered and stuff. I'm gonna like literally sit on my own legs as a booster seat because someone was just working on my computer. I had to empty out my whole situation here. So, all right, hopefully it doesn't crash. And if anything, maybe someone could DM me, Uncle Billy can text me, or Black Hat can text me and let me know if something goes wrong here. But let's get after it. We have a lot of things to go over. Market recap, we'll go over Bitcoin new all-time highs, and we'll log that in together and write it on the chart. I feel like that's a moment we got to do together. Now, we do have Sonic over here up 9.4%, XPL up 9.4%. Also, speaking of OKX, OKX is running some cool stuff. Hold on, I actually got a message about that with OKX about XPL if you guys are interested. I should have tweeted about this one too. So if you deposit $200 of if you deposit $200 hold for 7 days on OKX, you can earn 20 XPL. So you could just start without the risk, and if you guys need a link to that, then I could give it to you, but you should be able to earn XPL rewards on OKX. So I just want to throw that out there too. Cake is up 9.7%, BNB is up 6.8%. Zcash looks like our bigger loser today, but Zcash has been on a wild run recently, which we can look at the chart later if y'all request so. Now, we are going to do something special together right now, which is logging the new Bitcoin all-time highs that we have crushed yesterday. Look at that heart, the manifestation playing out in the full capacity here. And again, I am joking around. Everyone that's like, you can't manifest the chart. Listen, isn't that what most TA bros are doing anyway? They're manifesting. They're like, that my TP is gonna hit. Like, okay, we're doing the same thing, but with heart emojis on a chart and just playing around for fun. Now, here's the thing. This is a special moment. Current all-time high, retyping $126,296 exactly, literally 0 cents. So that is our current all-time high. There you go. Beautiful. Current all-time high is $126,296 on the dot. And I was absolutely pumped yesterday watching this. But here's the thing. Everyone's getting really frustrated with Bitcoin. Everyone's like, why, if we go and hit all-time highs, are we not like zooming to the moon after that? Honestly, that is fun for the moment. but it's not something that's truly sustainable, right? And so if you look at the pattern of how Bitcoin has been acting pretty much since the election, going into November, look, we crossed the 100K, we pulled back to 90, went back up to that 109, pulled all the way back down to 76. So Bitcoin, when it makes these all-time highs, has been having really nice pullbacks. You see that here. We hit 113, we pulled back to 101, went all the way pretty much up to 124, pulled back to 106, 107, and then we returned back up. So the way that Bitcoin has been going is the best and most healthy version of price action. Have we had basically for almost a week straight in the green? Yes. So this could be a day where Bitcoin decides to cool off. Yesterday was Monday. Could have been a false move. Maybe we have a slower week ahead. Honestly, we are in price discovery mode. So this is where most assumptions pretty much go out the window. A lot of odds. Oh, this could happen. Throw it all out the freaking window, guys. Like, it is going to be okay. Keep calm, hodl on, dollar cost average. I literally just told y'all about OKX. You could go on there and DCA, set your recurring buys. A lot of people are worried. Oh my gosh, what are we gonna do? I can't look at the chart. It's too overwhelming. Then literally set a recurring buy, dollar cost average. And studies show that the people that do DCA, they buy, they hold, then statistically, they actually do better money-wise than people that are all up in their emotions and trading every 5 minutes. So I would just like to say, keep calm, hodl on. It's going to be okay. This price action is the most healthy price action you can get from an asset, especially something as large and as impactful as Bitcoin. It is the best performing asset of all time. And here's the thing that a lot of people aren't even considering right now. Bitcoin is up 98% in the past year, yet people are not FOMOing in. The greed is not at an all-time high. I would say the market, even despite the highs, we are at a neutral standpoint, even slight fear. So I am telling y'all right now, keep calm, hodl on, it's going to be okay. We are looking at 120 as your bearish scenario. Otherwise, I can't give you a bullish one besides our all-time high. And we're in price discovery, guys. So keep calm, hodl on. It's going to be all right. We do have a green dot printed all market Cipher that is booming right now. That momentum is flying. We love to see it. Money flow is pulling back ever so slightly. The VWAP is pulling back quite a bit today. We are down 0.5% at $124,000. So we're still doing freaking fantastic, in my opinion. I was going to say a bad word, but we don't do bad words on this channel. In addition, we have RSI that is overbought right on the dot. Now, what do I want to see? You guys could probably even take the words out of my darn mouth. What I want to see is that go below that overbought, chill in the bullish kind of scheme of things, and chill out. Because again, when you're overbought, the incoming downtrend, the likelihood of an incoming downtrend increases. And you saw that. We were overbought, and now we're pulling back today, and we're slightly, again, in the red, 0.5%. So that's what happens typically when you are overbought. Good morning, everybody, my splendid, lovely people in the chat. Julie is here. Oh, my word. I freaking love Julie. I feel like I freak out over Julie every time she comes in the chat because, like, I just adore her. We love Julie. Julie's in the chat. Everyone, give her some love. Go follow Julie. Go subscribe to her. Pretty please. We love Julie. Let's get into our breaking news headlines, shall we? Good morning, everyone. Nice to see you. Please smash the like, subscribe, and share as Bitcoin literally has been hitting all-time highs. We are at $124,000. Well, maybe slightly below that right now, but still we'll take where we're at and continue to get after it. Let's take a look at our breaking news headlines. We are starting off internationally and dicey situation. We're starting off in North Korea. Well, according to Elliptic, North Korean hackers stole over $2 billion this year. Now, I would just like to throw it out there that I feel like they blame a lot of things on these North Korean hackers. Have I ever seen a picture of them? Have I ever seen, oh my gosh, this is where these alleged hackers are operating out of? bruh, like I feel like North Korea is such an easy thing for people to say, this happened with North Korea, because North Korea, like, we don't hear anything out of North Korea. We don't know what's true and what's not, even from our own government. And so this is slightly hard for me to believe, because even with even with FTX and a bunch of other hacks, they have attributed them to North Korean hackers. But what I find shady about when they blame the North Korean hackers is what happened with FTX, that all the private keys were exploited from their wallet, but it was just sitting on a computer. It wasn't properly secured, but anyone could have taken those private keys. Why are you saying automatically it's these North Korean hackers? Like, that I just don't buy. I just think that it's an easy thing to blame. It's an easy thing to blame. So that's kind of where I go with this. Shout out to Nicole, that's a member for 4 months and is back in the chat. I'm sorry to hear, my friend. Everyone put a heart emoji in the chat for Nicole. Here's the thing that's going on with North Korea. North Korea-linked hacking groups have stolen more than $2 billion worth of crypto assets so far this year, according to a new analysis from forensic firm Elliptic. And the new data underscores Pyongyang's growing dependence on the cyber-enabled theft to fund its weapon programs. According to the UN and multiple intelligence agencies, proceeds from these hacks are used to finance North Korea's nuclear and ballistic missile development. See, this is the actual propaganda that gets me upset, because listen, maybe it's true, but to me it seems like propaganda, because they did the same thing with Binance, that they're like Janet Yellen and all these people in the last administration trying to really push Operation Choke Point 2.0. What did they do? They literally said that North Korea was funding their nuclear program with Binance and using Binance as a vehicle to acquire crypto to then go and fund this stuff. I'm going to call absolute on that, okay? And sorry for the cuss, I bleeped it out, but it's true. Like, I feel like this is complete and utter BS. This is propaganda, and I feel let's put on a tinfoil hat, okay? Like, everyone could write Delulu emojis in the chat. Put Delulu emojis if you think I'm crazy. Put a 1 emoji if you think I'm sane. Like, okay, then put a 2. But y'all, like, I feel as though, and what would make sense to me, since we don't get any real information from North Korea, it's easy to say, oh, this was North Korea. Who's to say it's not our own government or intelligence agencies coming from our government that go and hack these platforms, that go and try to test these platforms? And if they could get the money, then they're like, all right, I guess it's ours now. And then they do what they could to wishy-washy and fund whatever they want. So maybe this is quite simply deflection, where they say this is North Korea, but it might actually be us. I should probably make a tinfoil hat for the show. I think that should be a prop that we create. Maybe I can order one online that looks good, because I'm not really good at origami and things like that. I could try. But still, am I Delulu? I don't know. I mean, I'll throw my hands up in the air on that one, because even Janet Yellen, oh my gosh, and Liz Warren, oh my gosh, crypto's funding North Korea. So where did the money go? This is a transparent blockchain. So if money went to Binance and then went to somebody else, wouldn't we see where it went? But then you could and then you could blame it on whoever you want, because you're not showing us the blockchain receipts. I mean, this is why we have blockchain explorers. This is why we got hash transactions. This is why we could track things down. We could get into the sifts of the metadata, especially if it's an NFT. We could really track where this stuff goes. So the fact that they say, oh, it goes to this place for sure, but not showing you the actual credible, immutable receipts on the blockchain says sus to me. That is suspect. But we'll move on, because I'm just a woman on the internet that talks about things that appeal to nerds, and so we shall continue in that direction. Currently, there's some stuff going on in Malaysia. There's going to be an Islamic digital currency in Malaysia, or from an Islamic digital bank. There's going to be some sort of stable coin. this is a little bit interesting to me. I'm not going to lie. Now, take a gander here. Facet, which is a digital asset investment platform, has been given a provisional banking license in Malaysia, clearing the way for what they call the world's first stablecoin-powered Islamic digital bank. I don't know how we feel about that one, friends. Now, the move places Facet with a regulated sandbox for Islamic fintech, enabling the company to expand its existing digital asset platform into full-service banking. Now, with the new license, they plan to offer Sharia-compliant savings, finances, and investment services that use stablecoins and tokenized assets. Customers will be able to hold deposits, invest in U.S. stocks, gold, and crypto, and spend through a planned Visa-linked crypto card. And so the CEO, Mohammed Rafi Hussein, said the new license combines the credibility of global banking institution with the innovation of a fintech insurgent. They also say they plan to roll out OWN, which is an ETH Layer 2 network built on Arbitrum to settle regulated RWAs on-chain. And so they want users to avoid interest-bearing products while preserving the value of their assets against inflation or currency swings. And so this is a very, very interesting thing that they're doing here. I mean, honestly, this application, whether it's in Malaysia, it's an Islamic digital bank or not, they're still doing something that is ahead of the US. I mean, the US isn't even anywhere close to this. So, I mean, definitely interesting what they're doing here. And I know that, someone said in the chat, what did they say? That loans are a sin to them? So I wonder what they think about money from, the Islamic standpoint. I have some people I can ask about that. I think I'm going to learn about that today, if that's actually true. I'm going to speak to one of my friends that's Islamic to a degree. It's still very interesting. Crypto Princess is live with Uncle Billy. Oh, shoot! I thought I saw something about that. Okay, y'all. Guys, after this live stream ends, you'll be automatically redirected to Crypto Princess, and our beautiful Crypto Princess is going to be hosting Uncle Billy. Oh, I'm so excited. That's great. That's actually great. That's going to be a banger of an episode for sure. Let's go to India, shall we? They're going to introduce an RBI-backed digital currency for faster transactions. Now, here's the thing with freaking India that grinds my darn gears about them. We don't like crypto. Crypto's the worst. Yet, what do they go and do? Try to get into this. But then not even in the right way, because where did they go? They went straight to CBDCs. And India's like, we had the highest transaction ever one day for a CBDC. But that was fake. That was literally fake. The reason why they had such high volume is because they forced people that worked for the bank to accept the CBDC as payment. So that wasn't something that was voluntary. It's not something that people were like, yeah, I'm opting into this. We want to use a CBDC. We stand for this. Absolutely freaking not. So I feel like India is another one of those countries that's putting things out to try to seem like, oh, we're bullish and we're doing things. But it's slightly fugazi. And so I have some gears grinded towards India's government just for this reason. They're very wishy-washy when it comes to digital assets. Now, apparently, they'll soon launch their own digital currency backed by the RBI, which is their Reserve Bank of India, for seamless transactions. And they say that India has also announced they'll be coming out with a digital currency, which will be backed again by the RBI, guaranteed like a normal currency, explaining that this new system leveraging blockchain tech will enable faster, safer, and transparent transactions, drawing parallels with stablecoins legalized in the U.S. under Genius Act. And so they say this will help curb illegal transactions, as every digital transaction can be verified through the system, which is this is another thing that India, man, this is almost freaking senseless in a way. And sorry guys, I'm a little violent today. I think it's because my computer was it literally blew up on me and I got stressed. So I think I'm a little stressed. Nonetheless, what really grinds my gears about this one now is we're going to come out with a digital currency. Is this your CBDC? And in addition to that, is this a regular stablecoin? But then even if it is a stablecoin, what are you trying to say here? That, oh, it's going to curb illegal transactions. Everything's recorded. Well, what the actual have we been doing in crypto for the past, I don't even know how long. Since 2009 when Bitcoin came out. What have we been doing since then? Using a transparent blockchain that you can see every transaction. It's verified through the checks and balances of proof of work. Even proof of stake, there's validation of transactions. So what are they really getting at? Because it's not like they're creating something that's completely new. It's not new. It's something that already exists. I mean, am I crazy? Am I like Looney Tunes right now? We've had Bitcoin for 1 million years now. But all of a sudden, India's like, we got it, boys. We got it. I just don't get it. I just don't know. You've been eating cheesecake? I love cheesecake. What's going on, guys? Welcome to the show. Hey, Switch Lane said, hey, Randy, tell Bao that Andrew says, what's up from San Diego. Oh? Who's Andrew? Andrew, have I met you, Andrew, from San Diego? Have I met you? I need to take a picture of this so I can send it to Bao. I need to send it to him. Hold on. I'm taking a picture of my screen right now. Who are you, Andrew? Andrew, have I met you before? We'll chat. Official OC Man Show, welcome, my splendid individuals. I appreciate y'all. Fitz like, I'm getting frustrated. You're not Looney Tunes. I feel like I'm Looney Tunes right now. And he's like, guys, we cracked the code. But like, we've had this for so long. What are we doing here? I don't know. There's not enough electricity for AI and crypto. You know what? I would disagree with that because you know how much wasted energy there is, Jacob, on TikTok? There's a lot of wasted energy. And on top of that, like, there's a lot of renewable energy going towards crypto as well. And if you look at Don T. Jr., he has his marketing company, Thumbs Up, that merged with another company to create Dogehash Technologies. And now this company, what they're doing is mining with renewable energy, Dogecoin and Litecoin, which are merge mined. And then you earn rewards, obviously, from both, from securing both networks. So I feel like, you know, there's some stuff going on here. Switch Lanes, we met at happy hour and took a selfie. Yes, at the work event. Yes, I remember. See, that clicked. I was like, I've met you before, sir. Hi, Andrew. Guys, I met Andrew. I went with our friend Bao to a work event, and he was like, you gotta see what's going on. I was like, okay. So I just went, tagged along, and I met Andrew, and Andrew was like, you know, are you that crypto? Are you like missteencrypto? What'd you say to me, Andrew? It was so cute. And I was like, that's me. So we just met at a little work event. Anyway, that was so funny. That's hilarious. I have to text Bao and let him know. Anyway, guys, we do have more news. We're going to go back into the United States now. The United States grid can't support power even if we produce it. I mean, really though? Are we that weak? Look, what, from your opinion, T-Baz, like, what is the infrastructure? And I'm genuinely curious. What is the infrastructure we would need to really get this all going? That's my question. What do we need, like, infrastructure-wise? Maybe our friend Andrew could tell us, because Andrew's a very smart bean, very smart person. We have a Bitcoin life insurer as well that's raising $82 million to scale savings and retirement in Bitcoin. And this is obviously where the world is going. Now, am I going to go and look for an intermediary? Oh, please hold my Bitcoin for me so I can retire. No, this is kind of like going back to the point of crypto, which is self-custody, right? We want to be our own bank. We want to be happy-go-lucky. Make sure no one can touch our assets. And when I'm an old, wrinkly old lady and I'm sitting there and I'm like, well, I got to cash out my Bitcoin so I could buy my medicine today. Well, why do I want to go to an intermediary for that? The answer is going to be a darn no. But other people that are elderly nowadays maybe don't even know how to use freaking Instagram. Yeah, they're going to need someone else to hold their crypto and help them with their retirement if they choose to have their retirement in digital assets. Meanwhile, the first regulated life insurance company that operates entirely in Bitcoin said they raised $82 million to scale its saving and retirement products that aim to protect against inflation and currency devaluation. This was a funding round led by Bain Capital Crypto and Huon Ventures, with participation from Pantera Capital, Apollo, Northwestern Mutual Future Ventures, and Stillmark. The firm shared in a press release with CoinDesk. The raise follows a $40 million round in April, led by Folger Ventures and Framework. And while OpenAI CEO Sam Altman was an early investor, this is when I get angry. Why is Sam Altman involved? What is Sam Altman doing? I don't mess with Sam Altman, guys. I don't mess with him. But even in Bermuda has been really popping off with this stuff too. But Bermuda offers life insurance and annuity products denominated in Bitcoin, allowing policyholders to save and transfer wealth in an asset with a fixed supply. And so I think that's honestly dope. I understand. But like, as a person that's like growing up in this space, like I think I'll be okay with not relying on an intermediary to hold my money when I'm old and wrinkly and retired. I feel like I am getting a little wrinkly, guys. Do you think I'm getting wrinkly? I feel like I'm getting a little wrinkly. Guys, I'm losing my mind today. The noodle's so cooked. Do the stream in the old lady voice. You guys like the old lady voice? It's just like that to me. That's how Janet Yellen sounds, and Liz Warren is like, "Oh, hello, I'm just an old lady, and I'm just gonna yell at you. I can't believe you're in Bitcoin and crypto. I can't believe you're in Bitcoin and crypto. This is terrible for the financial system. I can't believe there's all this money going to North Korean hackers, even though we'll never show you the receipts as to how the North Korean hackers really touched this money." Yeah, I think I lost it. I think we're gone, guys. We should end the show right now. We should end the show right now. Guys, I also bought bagels today. I was so stressed out. Guys, I was so stressed today that I bought bagels. I bought bagels. I'm crying. I might have to eat a bagel during the stream. I'm gonna go get it soon. I'm gonna put on my old lady glasses and move on. We also have a Bitcoin treasury company, Kindly MD, is partnering with Ant Alpha. Oh gosh, on a $250 million Bitcoin-backed financing deal. This is another big thing, a lot of money. Kindly MD announced a partnership with Ant Alpha to create a $250 million secured convertible debt facility. Through its subsidiary Nakamoto Holdings, Kindly MD will leverage Ant Alpha's expertise in digital asset financing to create new treasury tools for Bitcoin-focused companies, according to the announcement. And this outlines a 5-year convertible note issuance to Ant Alpha with proceeds aimed at refinancing, as Janet Yellen would say, refinance a previous $203 million Bitcoin secured credit line from 2 Prime Lending, and to increase Bitcoin holdings. Pending finalization, Ant Alpha will also extend an interim Bitcoin-backed loan to Kindly MD. They currently hold 5,765 whole Bitcoins. So that's major, absolutely major news going on right there. What I also found interesting was BNY Mellon. BNY Mellon, if you guys look back, and we've been doing this show for a very long time now. I mean, just absolutely craziness how long. Wait, guys, what was the date of the first Daily Zest? I actually think we're coming up on that right now. Oh shoot, I'm actually Delulu right now. Where is the Daily Zest anniversary? I have to look this up. Hold on, did I mark it down anywhere? Monday the 20th? No, wait. Oh, wait, hold on, y'all. I have to look this up because I think we're coming up on the 3-year anniversary of the Daily Zest. Oh my word. Guys, we've been here for so long. What I'm trying to get at, though, is 2022, or was it 2023, we were going over how the New York Federal Reserve had their own CBDC testing program for wholesale and even retail CBDCs. And so BNY Mellon has been part of that. BNY Mellon has been a part of a lot of CBDC testing in the past few years. And so when they talk about like how they're getting involved in crypto, I'm always majorly sketched out, as I am with everything else in my life. But they're trialing blockchain deposits. And even if you look at JP Morgan, if you look at Citigroup, what they've been doing is creating deposit tokens. So all of these things really aren't new, but they want to overhaul payments processing now, which is also very interesting. BNY Mellon, or the Bank of New York Mellon, the world's largest custodial bank with $55.8 trillion in assets under custody, is testing tokenized deposits in a bid to modernize its global infrastructure and keep pace with the growing shift toward blockchain-based finance. And they're still in the exploratory phase, but they want to let clients make payments using tokenized versions of their deposits. Oh, so you mean that maybe we can actually send a transaction same day, instantly, without having to wait the rest of the day? Oh, did this transfer come through? Oh, 3 days from now, did my transfer come through? Like, that is craziness. That is craziness. So yeah, we need to get after it. The banking system is old too. Like, they need to do something. Why am I waiting a week for a freaking ACH deposit? Like, that is just mind-boggling to me. Like, I don't know. The infrastructure needs to change. Like, we are just down bad in this country. So let's talk about MetaMask. MetaMask, everyone was always speculating, is MetaMask going to come out with their own token? Maybe it's a possibility because they just confirmed a $30 million rewards program, which we knew was low-key inevitable anyway. But they, over the weekend, posting on X, they will roll out a new on-chain rewards program in the coming weeks, setting aside more than $30 million in Linea tokens for the first season. They described the initiative as one of the largest on-chain rewards programs ever built, while stressing it's not a farming play, but a way to regularly give back to the users. And so they're going to have referral bonuses, MUSD incentives, exclusive partner rewards, token access, and other perks. And they said OGs will not be ignored. And so I've had my MetaMask since 2020. So I'm going to hope that because I've had my MetaMask since 2020, there's a way for MetaMask to read that and I get some nice rewards, MetaMask, because I put in the work with y'all. We put in the work. So I hope us OGs really do get something. But very interesting what's going on with MetaMask. And if you guys are looking for another token to go pay attention to, MetaMask is going to come out with one, finally. And people have been waiting for this for weeks. But that's what we got. If it's the anniversary, we're definitely getting a potato in our room. No, it's true. It's true. So I gotta look up the Daily Zest. We're gonna look it up together. You know what? That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna look at the Daily Zest. We're gonna go scroll down to the bottom of the channel. Hold on. Where's my screen? Okay, there we go. All right. So Daily Zest. Let's scroll all the way down. We're almost at episode 700, by the way. So we're almost at episode 700 of the Daily Zest, which is absolutely huge. And I cannot believe it. But yeah, no, we got to scroll all the way down, and I'll get there eventually. But yeah, no way. This is just absolutely insane. Being on this podcast for as long as we've been doing it, almost 700 episodes. You guys have been listening to like how many hours of me? Like, that is like actually crazy. You guys have spent a lot of time with me. And even like look back to episode 300, like, oh my gosh, that's just actually insane. But I will get down to the bottom. So we had MetaMask. We also have DCG. Now, DCG has been really in the rough of it pretty much since like FTX collapsed. They were really intertwined with all of that. And it was kind of scary, like what was going on with DCG, especially because they were tied up with Gemini. And Gemini had their own earn program. And DCG basically just left them down and out with that. Even though Gemini came back real strong and they gave back 100% to every single person, which was absolutely the most bullish thing that could happen for Gemini. Really proved that they were trustworthy. Now, DCG has a subsidiary that is also looking to get into BitTensor. So if you guys are looking at that token, I know a lot of you are into it. So that's why I wanted to talk about it. Now, Yuma is a subsidiary of DCG focused on decentralized AI and has appointed veteran crypto founders Greg Shvay and Jeff Shvay as its new COO and CTO. And they say this is an expansion for Yuma across the BitTensor network, including validator mining and subnet accelerator initiatives, and it prepares to launch an asset management division. So if you guys are interested in BitTensor, definitely go ahead and look into them. Because a lot of people are very bullish. A lot of people are very freaking bullish on them. Besides that, we do have our spotlight left, and I know I'm low-key running low on time. Oh my gosh, guys. This is the first episode. Remember the weekly Zest? Oh gosh, I'm nauseous. When was the first episode? We're going to find out right now. Even YouTube can't load it. YouTube's like, what? What are we looking all the way back here for? YouTube's glitching. Or maybe my computer is cooked. Either way. Let's get into our spotlight while we wait for my computer to load. Oh yeah, the page is unresponsive. Okay, so I'll get back to it eventually. We got the spotlight, which was yesterday's live stream with Charlie Lee and everyone from Litecoin. So let me do our transition, and then I'm going to break down what happened yesterday. Listen, everybody was like, oh my gosh, Randi lost her mind yesterday. Can't believe it. Here's the thing. Smash the like while we're at it too. Here's the thing. I was absolutely shook at the attack on Charlie Lee. I was wowed by it yesterday, and I'm sorry, but I couldn't help it. Oh my gosh, guys, we missed the anniversary. I'll get to that in a minute. But yeah, guys, I just couldn't believe what people were saying. And Charlie did go on the live stream yesterday. This was a live stream. I retweeted it. I went on and I was with all the bros. They brought me on last, which I thought was hilarious. But it was me, Charlie, David Schwartz, John Kim, Andrew or eCurrency, and Alan. So this was the squad. How I was in this squad, I would even know. I just showed up. I was there. And so they invited me and I was like, I'll hang out with you guys. But Charlie dropped some facts yesterday. And so Charlie was just saying, hey man, you know what? Like, I don't regret making Litecoin. He said, I just regret being in the public eye. And that was the most disappointing thing to me, was that people took this poor man's words out of context when he literally helped build the fundamentals of this space. There would have been, like, Bitcoin wouldn't have been the same if we changed the block size. Thank him for that. Thank him for MWeb. Thank him for literally SegWit. Bitcoin was stalled out. Bitcoin would have not been as big as it is now if it wasn't for Charlie implementing SegWit. All right? So if you want to get all real nerdy about the situation, we could. And then you have all these maxis that literally built their freaking careers and their business off of Lightning now, where cough, cough, Jack freaking Mallers did the first Bitcoin Lightning transaction with Charlie, yet no one gets the credit. He doesn't give Charlie the credit. Nobody gives Charlie the credit. And so then you have all these maxis that are actually fans of Litecoin, had tweeted about Litecoin in the past, like Max Kaiser, yet Max Kaiser is going to go and take that clip of Charlie and say, oh, look at what he did. No, bro. Max is playing both sides as well, Max Kaiser. What is he doing? Like, that's also something I was very surprised about. Because Max, especially being the OG that he is, knows that Charlie is a legend, has even stated that Charlie's a legend. But then continued to hop on the propaganda train that all these maxis hopped on yesterday. And honestly, I'm freaking sick of it. I'm sick of the maxi propaganda. What are we doing in crypto that this is the message we're putting out here? Like, you think that we came this far in technology that we went to Bitcoin and we said, hold the brakes. There's no other money out there in the world that's going to be just as good or better or equivalent or on the same level or even slightly less than Bitcoin that's still usable. What we're in this space for, guys, is to have a revolution, to make change, to take any vehicle possible within this space to have a transparent blockchain that could enable you to have privacy, because privacy is a basic human right, but we need sound money. And any way that someone can send transactions and money, which is value and information cross-border 24/7, 365 with no censorship, no intermediaries, that's what we're here for. And so for anyone else to come after Litecoin especially and say that this is a sheesh coin, grow up. Because you know what? You're just pushing your own propaganda and pumping your own bags. And quite frankly, that makes me lose respect for you. And probably a lot of your followers. Because out of all of this, what you could see is that it was desperation. And there's no way, because the maxis don't attack Ripple like that. They don't attack Cardano like that. They don't attack other founders like they attack Charlie Lee. And they don't attack coins like they do Litecoin. And the reason why is because they are nervous that Litecoin is actually better than Bitcoin in multiple ways and is real sound money. And they're threatened by that. So the real thing you should get out of this is just like how people bully you. People bully you because they're threatened by you. And so the maxis are threatened by Litecoin. And maybe Litecoin price isn't where it should be. Maybe you would think Litecoin should be a quarter of the price of Bitcoin's price, which I would love it to be there too. But it doesn't disrupt the fact, because price doesn't mean everything. And the maxis, when Bitcoin goes down and 80% in the bear market, they're like, but one Bitcoin is one Bitcoin. One Bitcoin is one Bitcoin. One Litecoin is one Litecoin. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. And so to come after Litecoin price is not valid. It is not valid. Also, the fact that, again, it's money. I don't care, because worst case scenario, my bank shuts down today, or the government goes full commie and says, you know what? Your magical bank app isn't going to work. Maybe JP Morgan got the servers going down. Maybe Citibank doesn't work. Wells Fargo doesn't work. My bank just decides never to open its doors again. My app just crashes out. I can never go on it again. What do? In that case, I'm thankful I have self-custody of my Bitcoin, of my Litecoin, of my ETH, whatever else is in my freaking wallet. This is the fundamentals that we need to go back to. And now people in this space have taken Bitcoin away from the fundamentals of what it is, which is a peer-to-peer currency that is censorship resistant, that enables you to empower yourself. And as a woman, especially, I see the lack of rights other women have in other countries. Things like MWeb, things like Litecoin and Bitcoin save lives. If I was a woman in a bad position, I needed to escape my country, what am I going to do? I'm going to take whatever I could and run. Can I take cash with me? No. Can I take gold with me? No. But can I take a device that has some Bitcoin on it and move? Yes. And so even with Litecoin, if I needed to pay for a ticket to get out of a bad situation, I didn't want people to come and find me because I needed to, again, escape a bad situation. That's when MWeb comes into play. So these are the things that people are just not thinking about. Look at the unbanked people in other countries that just go through triple-digit inflation. What's their safe haven? It's going to be crypto. It's going to be Bitcoin. It's going to be stable coins. And so to come after every vehicle that's not Bitcoin that could achieve financial freedom to any degree for an individual that needs it is straight up ignorant. And it's not doing people justice. It's really not. And so that's why I also got spicy when people were saying, well, go be a full-on Litecoin maxi. Absolutely not, because maximalism is the problem. Maximalism is the problem. And listen, short term, these maxis might win because their businesses are based off of being a maxi, but they don't really feel that way, which is another injustice that the audience faces, is because you might follow this person, they'll say Bitcoin only, but what do they have behind the scenes? A lot of the major maxis in this space were mining Ethereum while it was still proof of work, but then they're full-on Bitcoin maxis. Oh, but last bull market, I'm going to take my altcoins or my NFTs and flip them and put them back into Bitcoin. Because they were worth something just so I could flip it. But now they're worthless because you don't feel like you want to have altcoins. Now they're worthless. Now it's not even worth flipping into Bitcoin because the alts are down. But if they were pumping, you'd be flipping. Please. The double standards are everywhere. And I just don't do it. So people were very supportive, but also people got spicy with me. I'm not a maxi of any sort. I'm blockchain agnostic. I'm here for the revolution. I'm here to help people in any way, shape, or form, in any technology that provides that help and those resources. So that's what I'm here for. So just to clear that up for everyone and their mother that decided to say something to me yesterday, I appreciate all of your thoughts and I do take them to heart because I care about you guys, and all I'm trying to do is do what's good for the world and what's good for y'all. So if there's any message you could get from me today, that's it. And so I just wanted to clear that up. If you guys want to watch that hour and a half live stream with Charlie Lee, then please go ahead and watch it. I totally invite you to. I got a little spicy on there as well. I love Charlie Lee. He got a haircut yesterday. All of it was correct. So good for him. We love that Charlie gets a haircut, even when he's getting attacked on social media. Let's go into coins to watch. Guys, we have Pancake leading the way for the gainers, up 12.5%. We got Dexy up 12%, BNB up 7.6%, Sonic up 7%, and Plasma up 6.6%. Leading your losers is Zcash down 17%, Hyperliquid down 4.6%, SPX down 6.7%, Avalanche is down 6%, and Double Zero as well down 6%. We do have, again, Bitcoin that's pulling back below 123K right now. Ethereum is at 4,600. We want to hold above 42. Litecoin is 117. We want to hold above 115. That's what we're looking at right now. Let me go get a bagel real quick. I need to have a bite of a bagel with y'all. Also, so I just looked back, and I'm a complete do-to-do because I forgot to put this in my calendar, which is totally my fault. But guys, the Daily Zest is officially 3 years old as of October 3rd. When was that? That was on Friday. Oh, we could have a banger of a live stream on Friday if I remembered. Oh, my word. So what we're going to do then, maybe we could have a little bit of, maybe we could do something like a little anniversary stream on Friday, maybe cap off the week, and Raven do our 3-year anniversary stream on Friday. How does that sound, guys? Put a 1 or yes emoji in the chat, 2 or no emoji, because I feel like a 3-year anniversary is worth celebrating. I don't know about you guys, but October 3rd of 2022, this was the first live stream. Oh my gosh, remember this song too? I can't. Hold on, I gotta play this for you guys. Hold on.
Good morning, crypto Twitter, it's missteencrypto, spreading crypto without me showing this benefits to my generation.
Shout out to all my people.
Jesse needs to be involved, it's really that simple. We are savage and baseball zesty, making money at the same time, spread peace. Feel empty if you don't include Jesse. Better change the world, so you better get ready. Missteencrypto, I'm never backing down. I got a wax account, you used to say it out. So many NFTs, I think I lost count, and I'm only getting started. Yeah, barely off the ground. Missteencrypto, you cannot stop me. My hands are making diamonds, your hands fall like origami. Never be the boss of me. Bitcoin's all I need. When I say I'm zesty, that's just me talking honestly. Crypto and young ball marketplace. I wanna see the more we gotta go through cyberspace. Leave this world without a trace. Save faith for a different day, 'cause we partners in the cryptos didn't stay.
Oh my word. Look at the transition I had. Look at the transition. Oh, this was low-key fire, though.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to the first ever weekly Zest with...
Oh, I'm gonna throw up. Oh, freaking vomit. Give me...
Randi Hipper. I'm a Bitcoin bestie.
Just waking up from a nice dream. Bitcoin pumping on a live stream. Smile shine brighter than a high beam.
Holy freaking shoot. Do you guys remember that song? Who was there for that? Who in this chat was there for that? Oh my gosh. That was insane, wasn't it? Who is... Yukio remembers? Wait, was Flat Smack there? I think Flat Smack was there. Bullduck was there, for sure. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we're going to play a few minutes of that episode on Friday. We're going to do a 3-year anniversary stream. So, yeah, no, that was nauseating a little bit. But guys, I did get stressed out this morning. I had to order a bagel. So, we are getting sent to Crypto Princess. I'll let you guys go in literally 2 minutes. I just want to eat some bagels with you. Just do a little rip and dip. But yes, we have our bagels. I already ate one and split it with my friend that came over this morning to save my computer. I had to donate a bagel, so I ordered the bagels so I could feed them. But yeah, wait, what happened? Mike V? Mike is rolling eyes. Why are we rolling eyes in the chat? Are we okay? But yeah, so here we go. Here's some bagel for y'all. We got the scallion cream cheese today. Crypto Princess is waiting for me. Oh, shoot. I didn't know that. Okay, hold on. I'll send y'all over. All right, guys. I'll send you over. Sorry, I didn't mean to take up Crypto Princess this time. Please smash the like, subscribe, share. Leroy, have a good appointment. Thank you guys so much for being here. We have some scallion cream cheese. We have a plain bagel. Okay, guys, I'm going to eat this now. Have a beautiful day. I appreciate you. I'm so sorry, Crypto Princess. I went off today. I hope you guys have a beautiful day. If you have not yet, please smash the like, subscribe, share this out with friends. I was a little unhinged. I apologize for my for all this stuff. But yeah, let's get after it. Have a beautiful day. Thank you guys so much. Smash the like, subscribe, and I will put up a short in a little bit, and then I will see you guys tomorrow morning. Go support Crypto Princess. You'll be redirected there. Have a lovely day. Smash the like, subscribe, share. Bye. Mwah.